that bitch.
Daddy is hot.
I don't never wait for a dream. I don't. I could buy my own. I don't never wait just to link. I don't. She's sitting by the phone. It's a difference between you and me. I'ma tell you what the difference is. Money talking, I speak fluently. I speak fluently. I don't speak the same language. Let that money talk, we don't do no translation. All white, no stains, dripping Caucasian. Get the game hell, all you just can't take it. Baby girl, we don't speak the same language. I'm the type of broke just never hang with. I could do it different, all these is on the same shit. Untold, too cold, always top ranking. Baby girl, we don't speak the same language. Como estas? I just asked him how he doing. Oh yeah. He got me screaming no mas. You know he beat it up, he's so abusive. Let's get it. I'm on another level. Respect when you see me scared. He's a verbal devil. Give it the heebie-jeebies, big bang, high rank. All you girls is teeny weeny. Top these girls the real game. School the like Mr. Feeney. I walk in the club, they showing love. I hit the VIP. Water like a tub, they know what's up. I never need ID. Liquor in this cup, I sip it up. Got all the eyes on me. I am getting guap, I'm at the top. Nobody hires me. We can't relate, this roly face is holding all the way. I pay the price, I got this ice, I need a pair of skates. Cake, not a slice, I mix the batter and I watched it bake. Blacking up her eyes and watch her cry. She don't speak the same language. Let that money talk, we don't do no translation. All white, no stains, dripping Caucasian. Get the game hell, all these just can't take it. Baby girl, we don't speak the same language. I'm the type of broke just never hang with. I could do it different, all these is on the same shit. Untold, too cold, always top ranking. Baby girl, we don't speak the same language. I don't know what they be talking about. Can't decipher all the words that's coming from your mouth. Everybody running to the money, chose a different route. Tell the world I'm coming, fingers thumbing through a high amount. They run up the highest check, don't know what I'm buying yet. Money talking, walk, I don't share your dialect. Giving doses of this fire, brace yourself for side effects. Catch what you can with that wire, bet I got a wide net.
I'm that bitch.
We don't speak the same language.
Daddy is hot.
We don't speak the same language. We don't speak the same language.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to another episode of the Boss Fest podcast. Y'all see I'm doing the intro today. That's your boy Kevin.
And I'm Edwina.
Thank you for introducing yourself, babe. So, see, that's why I don't do this. I'm always shaking. But welcome to another episode of the Boss Fest podcast, the show that's giving you the real, the truth, and a little bit of that extra in between. Today's episode was picked out by my wife today. Yeah, she picked this one out. Listen, so we're going to definitely jump into this one. This might be the one episode where we agree 100%. So today's topic or the conversation today is centered around the situation with Carlee Russell. For those who don't know, Carlee Russell is the young lady, I believe, from Birmingham, Alabama, who went missing early this month. Allegedly, a lot of information has came out before that, but, we're going to probably take this step by step. But if you don't know, this is the young lady that went missing, said that she noticed a child on the side of the road, went out to render aid, and in the process of that, went missing for a few days until she eventually made her way back home, and the story unfolds. So, wife, when you brought this topic up, what was you kind of thinking about with this subject matter? Because I know when we put this out, it was all the information hadn't been revealed at the time. So,
When I said, "Oh, we should do a topic about Carlee," I think it was like, "Oh, it's getting juicy." So that's what made me say we should do this as a topic.
getting juicy as like what?
I don't know how else you could say juicy. It was like, oh, the tea is coming. So people were talking about it. People were either like something that happened. So she was found at the time. And people were like, this just ain't adding up. And some people was like, wait till we get the whole story. So I just was like, ooh, the tea. So we should talk about it. I'll say, so I'm going to backtrack a little bit. When I first heard um, about Carlee being missing, I think it was through social media. Um, Nowadays, I feel like most of our information comes from social media. So, take it for what it is. But I think I saw a picture of her, and someone was saying, like share it. This girl is going missing, and I remember thinking like, oh man, another black female missing. They're probably never gonna find. Let me, like share this because of course they don't give us, and I mean, I was talking to us women of color, the right amount of coverage to be found, the right amount of support to, search, the people involved. So anyway, so I shared it and like I think in my mind said a little prayer like, Lord, please let her be safe. You know what I'm saying? Because again, another one of us that probably will,
a lot of y'all were praying.
Be on a milk carton. And then I want to say like my second part of my social media, I want to say stuff started coming out. So I saw something from her brother and he was kind of saying the same thing, like share this for my sister. They're not giving this enough coverage. She's not getting, the search team that she needs, yada, yada, yada. And then it came out about the baby. And I even sat down with my own daughter and I was like, man, now they stealing us by putting babies on the side of the road. You got to be careful. You driving. Don't go stop for no babies.
Don't help no baby. Let that baby.
That's what I said. I like, if you got to hit the little baby, hit the baby, keep going.
Let that baby stay on that road.
So I like seriously sat down with her and was like, look, somebody posted something about a stroller on the side of the road. F that stroller, keep rolling. Don't stop for no babies. So I even had that conversation because, we make a joke, but people like in Florida get stolen. You know what I'm saying? Like around here, I say there's a lot of pedophiles and a lot of just crazy things that happen in this world. So that's kind of how I felt when it first happened.
So I agree. I agree with that. So when I first heard it, I ain't gonna even lie. I had missed the first part of it. When I finally got wind of the information, I guess she was found at that point in time, or she had made her way back home.
Oh, wait a minute. Somebody's saying the podcast ain't even showing up. Can you guys see and hear us okay? I'm just gonna do a check because someone reached out and said they couldn't see the podcast. So if you can hear us and see us, you give us a thumbs up.
You got any thumbs up?
I still see it though.
I seen it too. I shared it.
No thumbs up.
Need to reset it.
I mean, it's repeating everything I say.
All right, we're gonna run it then.
All right. So what were you saying? Okay, I got a thumbs up.
All right. So, when I heard the story, I guess she had already made her way back home. And then I started, doing a little bit of investigation and stuff like that. And I was in the same place with you where it was like, hey man, here was another situation where another woman of color was presumed missing and things of that nature. And statistically, when things like this happen, I like to kind of look at stats. You want to say my fakefacts.com, but I go do real research and real search and stuff like that. So, and I realized that 40% of people that go missing in the U.S. are minorities, black, in particular black women. So we only make up 13.
So 40% of the people missing are black women.
Are black, normally black women.
I feel like that's a lot.
That's a huge number, and
you sure this is because you do come with fake facts?
You keep saying I'm coming with fake facts because you don't want to believe them.
I don't ever believe your facts. So where did you find these facts out? Tell the people.
That one came from. I want to make sure I pronounce it right. I think it's called NAMAS, but it's like the National Association of Missing Person Unidentified Search, something like that.
And when did you get this said information?
I researched it a couple of days.
So 2 days ago at approximately, so today is what, the 26th?
Why you got to be
So the
petty, bro?
24th.
Bro.
I mean, petty is in my blood. I just want to make sure that we all understand.
Right. This is not fake facts.
Okay, I just want to make sure it's real facts. 40%
See, man,
of women that go missing.
Ain't nobody finna want to do our grant writing services because you don't even believe I'm getting the facts right. Golly, bro.
No, but what they will know is that them facts get checked.
I guess.
Anyway, I'm gonna double check those facts to make sure. So I'm just saying, so 40% of the people that go missing are minority women.
And we only represent 13% of the population, so that's a huge statistic.
Okay, so someone says Yahoo News said 1 in 5 missing in the U.S. are black women. So okay.
So, with that being stated, it's like one of those things where it doesn't get enough energy, but luckily, 89 to 92% of the people who are reported missing are found either alive or deceased.
89 to 90 are found.
89 to 92% of people found. They are found.
I just assumed that you meant alive.
I'm just saying are found. So. I'm just saying, so it was one of those things where, I'm definitely like, man, I hope that this is getting the energy and the traction it needs. But as I started becoming more aware of it, I'm like, man, something ain't right. Because I think the first time I really paid attention to it, I seen somebody post that said, man, if this is how y'all pray for people, don't pray for me no more.
I mean, you would have to say that in the context.
Right. So what I'm saying is like, so it was like, man, like if, it was almost like, people were praying that she get found. Then I guess when they found out that something that wasn't adding up right, and they came in and was coming at her, video, whatever was coming at her, it was like, hey man, if y'all gonna listen, these the same people that's gonna pray for me, that's gonna come for me. Just don't even pray for me. Like, all right, let me pay attention.
Well, I mean, that would be one of the questions. Do people like go too hard? So people who have half the information, do they take half of that story and just like ride with it and beat you down with it? Unfortunately, like now it has come out that she was somewhere eating Cheez-Its. But
for real, you just say Shawty was somewhere eating Cheez-Its.
That's what she was doing.
That ain't what I ain't seen that in no report nowhere.
All I'm saying is, as things were unfolding, so while she was missing and no one knew where she was, a lot of people, were saying, hey, let's pray for her. It's okay. Then it started coming out about she may have stole some money, or she allegedly, took some money from her job. Of course, there's video. We don't see a baby. Like if you stopped and there was a baby, where the baby at? It's a ghost baby on the side of the road. So people were questioning, like, hey, what's going on? And like the chat says, she went to Target first. So she went to Target, and they did come out and say that she went to Target and she bought some snacks. And it was some Cheez-Its. So, she had some snacks while she was kidnapped. And then apparently when they did find her,
when she did show back up.
Yes. When she reappeared.
When she showed back up at home.
Yes.
Right.
She said some kind of things, like a few things were revealed about the kidnapping that weren't adding up. So the same people that were like, she got my prayers, were like, this ain't giving what it seemed like it should be given.
I guess when she showed up with a pair of Jordan socks on with some money in them and a robe or something, or naked or something. I don't know. It's too many stories. I can't even, it's so much stuff. It's like, man, is this true or is this false? So I'm trying to decipher all of it because that's what social media does these days.
Somebody said I knew something was off with her. I'm glad I never shared her pictures. Well, I definitely shared, and I said a little prayer.
And you did the fake prayer.
And like I said, I talked to our daughter, and I said, "Man, don't stop for no baby." So I was all the way in, as I would want somebody to be if something had happened to one of our children. Now, on the other side of that, I think about it from the parent standpoint. Now that we know, that she disappeared.
Right.
From the parent standpoint, if my child, let's say, has a mental breakdown, I'm just gonna call it that, right?
See,
I don't know what it is.
There go them trigger words. Who said she had a mental breakdown?
I said I don't know what it is.
Just give us something.
I said if my child were to.
Okay.
So let's run it back. Did you caught that? Okay. So if my child were to have, let's say, a mental breakdown, something that I felt like, may warrant authorities to be involved in some type of situation, what would be the links I would go to try to make sure they came out of the situation in the best light possible? And then I think about that. Would I take a trip to Atlanta? Would I try to hide my kid? Would I be like, look, you were stolen, you got to stay stolen? I think I might.
So what you're saying is I'm getting on the phone, telling the people you got a certain set of skills.
Okay, so something is going on with my microphone, I guess. They just said it sounds like a robot from time to time. I don't want you to stop.
I may have to fix it.
I know you like to give me.
Nope, I switched out all the mics and everything, trying to make sure you was okay.
But yeah, so I might actually take one for the team, or help her make her story more believable.
That is great parenting.
Would you not do the same if
I
your
just
kid
said,
was in trouble?
listen,
No, you didn't just say.
Listen,
you just said it was great parenting.
That's great parenting. I guess we committing to the issue.
I would commit to the issue. You didn't say what you would do, but would I do it? Yes.
I don't know. Like that's a tough one. There's a lot of stuff we can do and say but someone took you.
Right, but once your child says this story, like they stole some money, they made a bad judgment call, and they're living through this story, and now they're fake taken, and they call you at some point and they say, "Hey, Dad, I made this story up. I'm really safe. I'm eating Cheez-It somewhere, but I'm safe. I don't know what to do because this has gotten out of hand. I didn't expect it to get this big." What would you do?
I'm gonna go look for an attorney.
Okay, great. And
then I'm gonna follow the directions of the attorney, which will probably tell me that my child probably needs to appear. We need to seem sincere. We need to stop whatever searching that's happening, going on quickly. Don't keep it going, because we know the longer you try to keep this stuff going, the same thing we tell our kids. Just tell me the truth right now. It may be a small truth now. It might be you may get a little bit of trouble now, but if you keep trying to lie and expand upon it, you're gonna make the situation work.
Yeah, we tell our kids that, but do you really believe that?
Yes.
So you mean to tell me, like, everything you tell your kid, you believe that wholeheartedly?
What you mean? Everything I tell my
Like,
kid?
sometimes I tell my kid, you should tell the teacher the truth, or if someone hits you, don't hit them back, because that's bad.
We've never said that.
I said sometimes you tell your kid that.
I've never told my kid, somebody hit you, you went back. Let me deal with the consequences after you hit them back. That's a story. Come on.
I'm just really saying, everything that you tell your kid, do you live by that?
I try my best to, because I need to be able to stand on what I'm telling my child.
Okay. So you stop the search?
Yes, I'm going to stop the whole process. Listen, this is what we is. We're going to get an attorney. My child will probably never appear, which it seems like this chick has never been seen since she returned home, wherever she disappeared.
I don't know. Someone sent me a link and she was doing TikToks. I don't know if those were old, because you know how my sources be. They be sketchy. But yeah, it was like she was doing TikToks, but on her social media page, it was like, I'm feeling better now. Things are kind of good. And then she was posting, so I'm assuming it was probably a fake page, but she was posting stuff other people were saying about her. And I was like, this can't be real. Like, she is just all the way gone.
So the phone that the police got now, because she left the phone.
You mean you think that that's our only means of communication in 2023? These kids have like a phone, 2 tablets, a computer. I mean, you can't even put them on punishment, because somehow they still get what they need.
And you saying you riding out with the story?
I'm not saying that I'm necessarily. Well,
yes, you said you riding out with the story.
I'm going to explain. So I want to read this comment, and it says, "Bring your black A home. Are you crazy? I ain't covering up nothing for them. She at a big age to make better decisions." That would be this person's response if she was their kid. I feel like, personally, no matter how old my kid is,
and nobody said that they ain't their kid, but at certain points you got to be like, hey, this just.
Yeah, but I mean, the kind of decisions that get you jail time, I mean, I feel like that's. So, like, let's say, for instance, like your kid was to commit murder. Something happens and they accidentally kill somebody. What would you do?
Accidentally killed somebody?
I mean, I just don't want to call your kid like a serial killer, so I'm gonna say accidentally killed somebody.
I'm gonna go get my child. We finna go get a lawyer.
But your kid calls you in the midst of the killing, so like the body's still fresh. Do you hide the body or do you call the police?
If my child said I murdered somebody in cold blood, then yes, I'm coming with a shovel.
That's what I'm asking you. So that means you ride to the end.
Some lighter fluid. Get some of them good oak woods. We're going to try to burn this thing, take it in the woods. We might have to sit there for a few days and see if we can burn the body.
Obviously, you haven't watched many Snap videos. It's just not going, you and the kid getting caught. But what you're saying is you riding to the end with the story.
However, it has to ride at that point. Yes, I'm riding. If I think there ain't no jail time, then we got to do this the right way.
The comment says accidentally and planned out is different. This is true. Accidentally and planned out is different. But what I'm saying is I would definitely ride with my kid to the end. I know that Carlee had some searches. You know, she searched up Taken. I don't know what she was going to get from that because I was a white man, you know, like going after his Taken
She
dog.
searched up the cost of an Amber Alert.
Yeah, she did that too.
That by itself. You could have got away with the Taken. You was looking for a movie. We all could have been, man, I want to watch Taken. You could have got how much?
Everybody knows how Taken goes. I really don't know why she searched that.
How much the cost of an Amber Alert? I think that's the first time somebody asked Google that one.
I doubt it's the first time. These are 2023 like generation. Like they don't understand those things. That's like asking them. You remember like the phone hanging from the wall and they're like, what is that? Nope. A house phone? Like it's just certain things that are foreign to them. A record player, a tape, like, you know.
How much an Amber Alert?
She didn't understand how much. No, I don't know why she wanted to know.
Obviously, we know why she want to know.
No, because she was already gone. Like, did she want to pay for the Amber Alert, or did she want to know how much she was going to get charged? I don't know. I don't know which one.
I think she know how much it's going to cost her.
I mean, you already in it. Like, the Amber Alert should be the least of your worries.
Right, because I'm trying to remember.
You got to pay for a whole search team.
Because she went missing on supposed to be July 9th.
Oh, don't do that. I'm not going to be the one to give you dates.
I think they said she went missing July 9th, and there was some phone searches on.
Oh, someone said the sound is gone.
On yours or mine?
I don't know. It just says no sound. But and also in the chat it says she didn't think this through properly. Gonna do a sound check real quick. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear us okay. All right, somebody said they could hear fine. So
I don't know, yours flashing.
Listen, I just want to do a side note. If someone is looking for a job on Wednesdays,
don't do that because I checked everything and now
you checked it and you checked,
right, and it wasn't flashing.
Like a Carlee story to me. You ain't checked nothing. Every time somebody say a story and they sound kind of iffy, I'm just gonna throw up a picture of Carlee. This ain't. It's not adding up.
Different scenario.
But I'm telling you.
No, bro, this is a different scenario.
It says I can hear. Whenever some don't add up on social media, and I'm gonna have a picture of Carlee, it's not adding up to me. Your feelings hurt.
They hurt. Finna get taken. Where's the baby at on the side of the road so I can disappear for a few days?
They don't take dudes. They only take young women who have stolen money from their job.
Oh, you petty to the 4th degree.
I'm not, but I'm really saying, so I really just think in that situation as a parent, if my daughter called and said, hey, I'm in this situation, I thought this was going, I don't know, get somebody's attention, I didn't think this through, help me, then I'm going to be like, all right, let's go. Okay. Activate.
So what were some of the reasons you read or seen that said she did it?
That said she did it? Well, speculation came out and said, no, hey, she gave me permission to say she did it.
I'm talking about like, why would someone do that? I heard it says something about a boyfriend or a situation or something like that. Like, when you think about it, so I'll give you the mental issue there. Like, she's a 25-year-old woman. Apparently, she was going to nursing school. She had a job. She has no kids. Like, technically, life at that point should be going okay.
See, that's the problem that I can't get because I want to say with a younger generation, not just mean people younger than me, life be very hard for them, and I don't understand it, so I can't really speak to it. Because I even know, like in our house, when kids that day, it be the end of everything. It's like, oh my God, I can't make it, I can't live. Like it's just the worst. With us, it's like you go to sleep and you wake up tomorrow. Oh shoot, it's a brand new day. You never know what's gonna happen. Like I hear more now of like I want to kill myself or I can't make it, I can't do it with younger generation. Where for us it's like man, hard times come. It just is what it is.
I think it's because a lot of mental issues that were true mental issues that we didn't address or deal with in our lifetime or in our parents' lifetime, we're now overcompensating in our kids. So, oh man, I don't want to miss those things that were missed in me or missed within my parents. And I think because of that, our kids say something or do something, and then, oh man, let's go get them help and let's go do this and let's make sure they don't do this to themselves. And I think sometimes it's a play on emotions and feelings within this generation.
I mean, it could be. I can't. I honestly do not know the answer to that. I'm gonna read a comment though. It says that Carlee messed up by calling 911. She should have just went MIA and let someone else report her missing. I think that's a good call. Because it would have taken a little bit longer.
Listen, I know all you Lifetime Snap participants here. Now you don't want to bring people into your story. That's the first rule on the show. That when you start involving other people, that's how you can get caught or somebody can snitch on you. Nah, bruh. The way she did it by herself, that's the only way to do it.
No, but they're not saying involve someone else. They're just saying like go off the grid, just go missing. Don't say anything. Let your parents call you in missing. Let people start searching for you, and then they're gonna trace where your last steps were. But she
Okay,
called
different.
911.
Okay, I get it now.
And she gave them a place to search. She gave them a starting point. I mean, I guess she thought where she was on the highway by the woods, they would have no cameras. But I mean, now there's footage of everything.
It is. And since she called 911 and told them she's following a toddler, like she followed.
Now we got to figure out what's going on with the baby.
It was crazy that she followed for 600 yards. That's 6 football fields for people who don't understand. Yards.
I didn't understand. I just
Right.
saw the video of the
So-
car and I said, well, dang, that baby is fast.
So 6 football fields lined up. That baby was running. So that baby had the power stroller with the little button on it, the handle.
I don't know. I mean, you could see her car roll, but you never could see a kid. But right. So based on the comments, that is absolutely correct. She gave them the starting point of the investigation to start questioning where her issues were. And had she just gone MIA and let someone else call, then it could have been a different situation. Like once you do a missing persons report, then people want to start looking at where you were last, who's seen you. I mean, she could have got the same result, but maybe been missing longer.
Yeah, I'm glad that this is a fast. I guess I'm glad I've been doing the research and looking at stuff. I guess I'm upset that it's like a lot of energy and focus is put into finding out about her. And we don't seem to get that same energy and focus searching around other missing people that's legitimately missing.
Your mic is messing up.
My mic is messing up too. It got to be our Wi-Fi.
You sound like a robot. It could be our Wi-Fi.
It might be the Wi-Fi.
Sound guy.
I think it's the Wi-Fi.
Let me put up a picture of Carlee. Let me find a picture of Carlee.
Let me drink my water. I ain't gonna deal with this foolishness.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm gonna read comment. It says when you call 911, it's not a real emergency. You just messed up. If her mom reported, she wouldn't have been in much trouble. Okay. When you call 911, it is a real emergency. I mean, I agree with that. If her mom would have reported her missing, it would have been a missing person report. It probably wouldn't have gotten as much visibility as it has now, which would have been less trouble for her. And I think that's what made her reappear so fast. Is like this took off.
Right, because now they snatching you with babies. Like I'm just saying, like, hey,
The unfortunate part for me is I really honestly feel like women of color don't get the visibility. We don't get the search teams. Um, and everybody kind of thought the same thing when they saw that she was missing. This is a young, bright girl, got pulled off the highway. Like and when you're snatched, you have a short amount of time to try to find out what's going on, to capture someone so they're not gone for forever. So everyone wanted to activate and help her, and now the resources were taken away from some girl who really needs help, some girl that really is out there, captured and hoping that they, or the next girl that is stolen. Like, how much coverage is she gonna get? Like, it's kind of like with the girl who cried wolf. Like, why it always got to be us with the foolishness?
it isn't. So these things happen all the time. This is just getting a lot more energy because it's us. There's been numerous stories of people going missing.
Fake missing?
No, like legitimately missing, and it is given this much energy, and then they turned up dead and somewhere else. And
Right,
it's,
but
and it's
what
like,
I'm saying is the fake missing.
right, but I think because we was as a people saying, man, y'all ain't giving us enough energy, enough clout, enough aggression behind finding our missing people. It was like, oh man, this might be something we can actually discover what happened. We got a timeline with 911, which normally they don't have. There might be video footage that shows this scene. That might can track a vehicle. That might be right. But there were different things that would make this one a more pursuable missing person case versus some of these other ones where it was somebody in their dorm room or they apartment and they just went missing and nobody knows where. There was no phone calls. They don't even know where to start.
I think there's always a starting point. But I mean, like, that's exactly what I'm saying is in these particular situations, there's women out there who need help. And now we got eyes on this fake situation who need help. Or the next time someone makes a call and does really need help, are we all going to activate? Are people going to be like, man, is this another Jesse situation? Is this another Carlee situation? Like, why are we acting a fool with these people?
Why she got to be lumped with Jesse?
She just is. I don't make these things up on social media.
Oh, Jesse Smollett. Why you got?
So I mean, that's basically what it is, though. Like, black women, if we're taking at what you said, 40%, minority women are taking at 40%, and this particular situation finally got eyes on it. This is the situation when we act a fool. So it's like, next time, are they going to put that much effort into trying to find the next person that's taken?
I believe so. Yes.
Why do you think so?
I just believe that if there's enough information to go off of, I'm always giving people the benefit of the doubt.
You never give people the benefit of the doubt.
I am an optimist. I'm a realist, but I'm optimistic about certain things.
You're optimistic about the next black woman that gets taken, that they're going to put the same amount of effort into finding her as they did with Carlee.
I think there's always an initial amount of effort put into trying to find somebody within the first 24 to 48 hours. Then if there's nothing that turns up, then it just kind of goes dead from there because there's not enough information to go off of. I think with this, it was just too much stuff that kept coming up. And then she reappeared.
But she had no choice but to reappear. Like, you can't go anywhere at that point. Everybody's looking for you. What she was going to do? And once you run out of Cheez-Its, where else, what you going to do? Like, she can't drive through Wendy's.
Did you see her Kmart receipt that said she bought Cheez-Its?
No, they said it in the report. She stopped at Target and she bought some Cheez-Its. You act like I'm making up Cheez-Its.
I am. I feel like you were just making it.
No, man, you got to go to TikTok and you got to see, like, people
TikTok
making videos.
It's full of shit.
I like it, though. I like it. And people are making videos about Carlee, like fake Carlees on the side of the road eating cheeses, looking for babies. So you know.
Got it. I need to go to my TikTok and find Carlee.
Carlee, just search Carlee with cheeses
and babies. Got it.
Social media is undefeated. Like, it's a lot of memes out there. It's a lot of videos of people with the Carlee. I'm just telling you, it was Cheez-Its. and I didn't make that up.
Honestly, thought you was making up the cheeses piece.
No,
I
like
got it. Cheez-Its are real.
cheeses are real. The cheeses are real.
She had the regular ones, and she had like the spicy ones.
I don't like the spicy ones. I'm gonna say the
I
regular
said that
ones.
she had.
I know, but I was just like, if I don't like it, not a lot of people probably like it. So she probably had the regular. That was my process of elimination with the cheeses. I just wanted you to understand.
Got it.
But so that's my whole point behind Carlee's situation. Is it honestly made me sad to be like, dang. I mean, not that I really wanted her to be taken, but I didn't want it to be because everybody was kind of like heartfelt. I won't say everybody. I was heartfelt when I first found out, and I wanted her to be found.
And then when she was found, and you was like, "Man, please don't let this be fake. Please let something really happen to you."
No, before she was found, it was already very sketchy. You know, like when the police came out and was like, "Yeah, she searched up, taken," and then I was like, "That's crazy," because that white man go to like his daughter. What that got to do with you? Like, why would you even search that movie up? That's ridiculous. That chick got drugged from under the bed, and like her dad like could shoot a gun and go like fight bad guys. That was ridiculous.
Why is you stuck on taking?
It was just so crazy to me. I really am stuck there. Like when they said that, I was like, wow. She couldn't search up no black movie where like somebody got stolen. Any Lifetime movie taken though, it just really had baffled me.
She should have searched up The Color Purple.
Why The Color Purple?
No, really didn't get taken.
Nobody stole Celie. What?
Not her sister.
Oh my God. A Lifetime movie.
The kids got taken.
Oh, somebody said she got some Greek food too. No, that's crazy. So
I'm not dealing with y'all. I swear.
But that's the whole point. Like she didn't even know how to be like stolen. And if she was gonna research stuff, like research it months before and then like plan it out better than when she planned out. I think she got herself in a situation and was like, I'm too deep. If I was a parent and my child was like in that type of situation, we gonna ride the situation out. Because sometimes kids
calling a lawyer.
Yeah, okay,
and
but
we are, so just so you know, our child ever do that, lawyer letter, we'll write it with Chat GTP with the AI apology, so it sounds real good and professional. And
what if the lawyer say, man, stay gone?
If the lawyer say stay gone, then we getting a new lawyer. This lawyer is not on our side.
Oh my goodness. I'm just saying that whatever is in my child's best interest is what I would do. So like I know the parents, like they hurried up and they went to Atlanta. I don't really know what all of that was about. In some way it was probably to try to help her. And I could see from a parent's point of view, hey, I want to help my child in a particular situation. The end result, unfortunately, I feel like, is that there will probably end up being some recourse, you know, for Carlee, and, you know, it may not be so great.
So what do you think will happen?
I think they're going to try to give her jail time. I mean, you saying that this happened in Alabama, I feel like some way we're going to pull out some law from like 1908 and use that against her. And be like, well, this law says that you cannot fake, you know, this and buy Cheez-Its from Target. And now she's going to be locked up.
So Cheez has been around since 08.
I'm just saying they have a way of using
an old Alabama segregation law. It's been a jam up Carlee.
I really feel like an old Alabama segregation law. Make sure that you understand that I said it. It's going to jam up Carlee. That's what I feel like. I think she's going to pay for this. So you don't think so? You think she walks away?
I don't think she walks away. I don't know if it's actually jail time, but I don't know if she walks away. I think it's gonna be fines for sure.
So let's say she doesn't get any jail time. Maybe she gets a fine and some community service. Now the next kid that want to play this, because I want to be popping in social media, you don't think that causes this whole like outcry of people now getting fake stolen?
I think Alabama put a law in place to make sure you can't get fake stolen.
All right, we'll get fake stolen in Florida. I mean, if Alabama does it, what stops you from doing it somewhere else? Because one thing that she does get out of this is notoriety. Like, everyone knows her name.
Right. She is now monetized.
Exactly. And look how fast she did. It took her 2-3 days.
Ooh, listen, I'm stolen. Ooh, I drive on I-4. I'm finna find me a baby on I-4 coming home in rush hour traffic.
Don't play with I-4. I'm not even gonna joke with you on I-4. It's scary. I'm not gonna play with I-4 with you. So the next comment says, maybe she need a little vacation with the padded walls because I thought she was smarter than that, but we don't need others doing. And that's exactly, I think if she doesn't pay the price, that's what's gonna happen. Other people are gonna look for attention. They're gonna see that she was trending on social media for weeks, and I could do it too. That's what happens. You get copycats all the time. Like you want to like find a baby on I-4 now just because she can get monetized.
I really am trying to think about how can I do this the right way where I don't go to jail, but we get monetized. Make sure they find me with a boss.
I want to be very clear that you are a black man. You will go to jail.
I'll figure it out.
Okay.
Figure it out.
They lock y'all up every day.
We're not gonna do that.
Okay. I just want, and then let me just say here on the podcast that I had nothing to do with whatever it is. I'm just at home.
Believe me, if I did something, she got everything to do with it.
I don't have nothing to do with you finding no baby on the highway at all. So, as we kind of wrap up, Carlee, and I hope things work out well for her. I just know as a parent want the best for their kids, so I would do what I had to do. But as we kind of wrap that up, I wanted to spend some time telling people about Boss Fest. Why you got this little smug thing look on your face?
Listen, listen. I'm glad we're gonna talk about something other than that because I was like, ooh, when we first dropped, it might be something we can play different angles and stuff. Then before the podcast, she lied. Ooh, what we gonna really talk about?
The fact that she lied. I'm like, what?
I'm just saying. You want to talk?
I mean, everybody kind of felt something with it because it's trending. Everybody knows about it. And one thing, social media, like once something happens, they don't let it go.
Fair enough. But let's talk about Boss Fest. What is Boss Fest?
So, and the reason why I said, as we, kind of wrap up Carlee and transition, I wanted to spend a couple minutes on the Boss Fest podcast kind of talking about it because people have reached out and they've really asked me, what is Boss Fest, kind of what's going on. Able to let people know a little bit behind it.
Run it.
Okay, so you want me to run it? So Boss Fest, I guess simply put, as simple as I can make it is an event for entrepreneurs, business owners, and people, like-minded people to come together to network, share ideas, and learn. That's as simple as I could possibly make it.
And for me, this year's Boss Fest has something for everybody. So last year, definitely entrepreneurs, like-minded individuals, people trying to learn, grow, expand their brand, get their business. This year, I see a lot of different ways that the regular person can benefit from being in the room at Boss Fest this year. Just from the social media panel alone, how you can grow your influence, grow your brand, look at steps of being monetized, figure out what's the best times to post, what to post, how to post, what content to post. That in itself is game changing because a regular person that's trying to, like, say you want to promote your kid in sports and something like that, because we know you can market yourself now. Get in the room, understand what these content creators have done to get that information out there and use it to your advantage. People are building scholarships, getting scholarships for their kids just off of social media posts and being able to put it out there at the right place and the right time and blow their child up. To me, Boss Fest is more than just entrepreneurs, business. It's something for everybody this year.
So I want to just shout out our speakers from last year. Like we had Kimberly Willis, Khadijah Marius, Wicks. They really kind of set the stage for what Boss Fest is this year. So we realized we had some speakers last year who really dropped knowledge. Some of them told stories, and people were able to connect with that. And we sat back and we looked at that information and we said, what if we created a room where it was nothing but gems? So this year, if you want to know background about the speakers, we'll give you their bio on the website. But when you step into this room, it is straight just gems being dropped. You want to know about events. They're going to tell you how to start your event space. They're going to give you tips on starting event spaces. Like Kevin said, there's literally 4 panels of just experts in these fields. The content creation room. We're going to make sure you can leave Boss Fest with content to throw out for your business. There's vendors there. So we've literally tried to incorporate everything we personally feel like would help us as business owners and bring that to Boss Fest this year. So it's going to be at the Hilton Garden Inn in Lakeland.
Correct. 2 floors. All the conference room booked up. The rooftop area booked up. We trying to sell this. We trying to sell this thing out. We need the people to get in the room and make this thing is what it is. The key thing that my wife said, this is an event where people finna tell you their backstory, then give you 5 seconds a game. If you want their backstory, look at their bio on our page. You can look at it on our website. You can go Google search them for yourself. In here, once they hit the stage, hey, how you do ABC to get the X, run it.
So, I mean, that's the biggest thing. We got DJ Bush as the DJ for Boss Fest. Trying to get photographers because we want several. We want people to actually be able to take pictures in this content creation room brought to you by Photobomb. And leave with nice professional photos that you can use for your business. So that's still something that we're trying to roll out. We got our videographer Unique in the building that will be doing stuff. We have, which people don't even know, we have 3 hosts for Boss Fest. So we have Jasmar, Chandra, and Big Z. So we're bringing 3 dynamic ladies to cover 3 different rooms, 3 different personalities. So everything about Boss Fest, we want it to be lit. Everywhere you go, we want it to just bring to get 300 plus people in a room of just entrepreneurs, because there's no reason why in Polk County we have to travel to Orlando or Tampa when we have people who are doing things right here in Polk County. We have, experts in Polk County. Why can't we come together and share knowledge and get people from Orlando or Tampa to come to us? So that's literally what this is that we're doing. And the committee of people behind us, our Boss Fest committee, is nothing but awesome. So people around here that are working with us tirelessly to make sure that this experience is everything it needs to be. Like, we definitely thank them for everything, all the effort that they're putting in. And if you're looking to be a part of Boss inbox, if you want to sponsor Boss Fest, there are sponsorship opportunities. Really, everything is open. The theme for Boss Fest is collaboration over competition, and that's exactly what we're trying to bring to this. I feel like you want to say something, dear.
Listen, baby, you running it. I like it when you do your thing. It's sexy to me.
Oh, my God.
Tell them about Boss Fest in a sexy voice, though.
This when I walk off the podcast.
Tell them, come to Boss Fest, where you can learn, grow, and advance.
You done?
What? I'm trying to give them the Boss Fest
I watch
sexy.
all the Snap videos and stuff. Like, if you come up missing, I promise away with it.
They always get caught. You just told the whole camera, point to all 3 of them. You can get away. You already caught.
Okay.
Come on, you got to give them a little something. You want them to come to Boss Fest.
Please stop doing that.
Where we
No one
give
wants to hear
it
that.
to you.
Let's do a poll in the chat. If y'all want him to stop,
I'm a Eddie Kane this thing.
all right. So do you have anything that you want to add about Boss Fest?
I was just doing it. You started hating.
We didn't like it. I took a poll, and somewhere in the chat,
Fake
I'm
poll.
sure somebody said they
Fake,
don't like
it was a fake poll. It was all love in the chat. All love.
The point is, okay, so we got a photographer in the inbox.
Listen, Photographers need to be there with the content creation. When you got 5 scenes, man,
Did I say we have 5 scenes? It's gonna be 5 scenes.
bring your models. Tell them, hey, listen, you trying to get your name out there as a photographer. You trying to want people to see your content. You ain't really got a studio yet. I just put a room together with 5 different scenes. Ugh.
Oh, look, you
Come
got
on.
a comment here. It says, help your parents market their website. Ant1galleries.com. Y'all have to check out the chat because I don't know if I'm saying that right. Recently took a course on how to start a podcast for their site.
Did you say
So-
Antoine? Antoine?
Whatever. Gallery.
Wow.
Didn't I say read the thing? You want to do this? I'm trying to help you with your parents. You want help or you don't?
I didn't even know it was coming from my parents.
My parents ain't started no podcast. Now are they?
I can't deal with this foolishness.
Anyway,
I swear, I'm not.
the point is you should get in the room for Boss Fest. Tickets are on sale. The website is www.boss-fest.com.
Yep.
We are constantly dropping speakers for Boss Fest, so keep an eye on it. And the ticket price is going to go up to regular price very soon. So tickets. There are VIP tickets. VIP does now include food
What?
and wine.
I'm gonna feed you.
So we are gonna feed you.
I
food
ain't talking
and
about.
wine
I ain't
for
talking about
VIP.
them Hungry Howie pieces neither. With the guy that barely got cheese on it.
I just can't. I need another
Or
podcast host. If you would like to help me
none of them
host
hot
Boss
them
Fest,
hot and readies. None of them hot and readies.
I'm gonna drop the mic. I can't.
Don't drop the mic, baby. I'm letting people know I'm feeding you real good. No hot and readies. No Hungry
What
Howies.
that thing is they do, like when you at church, they put their finger up and just walk down there. I'm gonna put my finger
We
up.
are no longer slaves. Put your finger down.
I just can't deal it. I can't deal
You
with.
got to tell Master you finna leave church. Put your finger down.
I can't deal with you.
You've been dealing with me for 20 years. Chill out.
The point is that there is food, there is wine,
For the VIP. For the VIP.
VIP, and VIP does have table seating. Where regular general admission seats are just like stadium type style seats.
Man, I want to see like a good food vendor, like somebody that's doing something
Different.
different.
So if you know a
something
food
exotic.
vendor, hit them up, tag them in the post. But we really just wanted to let you guys know what Boss Fest really is. People are asking, hey, what is it? Is it just networking? Is it just vendors? And it, like Kevin said, there are 3 different levels to Boss Fest. So there will be 4 panels of speakers so that you can get education. There will be a content creation room.
Content creation room is worth the price by itself. I promise you.
I do agree on that. I don't need a hype man though. I don't need a hype man.
Yes,
And then there's also a vendor level, so you
get it.
can support small businesses while you're in the room as well. So that's our 3 levels. We have 3 beautiful ladies hosting Boss Fest. It is just going to be amazing. And we want everybody in the room. Tell a friend, share the podcast, get your ticket. I'm done.
Are you giving the mic back to me?
Yeah, because I just like, if they knew my soul, if they knew
2
my spirit
wrongs
right
don't
now,
make a right. Get that. She gonna kill me, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and end it because I'm gonna be on the couch.
period. What's that noise? I think DJ Bush got period.
But it's the night.
So we appreciate y'all stopping by for another Wednesday of the Boss Fest podcast. We will see you next week. If you want to sit down with us at the Boss Fest table so I don't have to deal with the foolishness, hit us up in the DM.
She want to guess. So somebody jump in the chat. Come sit at the Boss Fest table. We gonna make it real fun, real entertaining. Talk about your business. We also gonna talk about life too. So absolutely, come hit us up. Somebody come sit at the Boss Fest table. She tired of dealing with me. You see how she looking at me? She gonna kill me, y'all. She gonna kill me. I'm gonna die.
So we appreciate y'all hanging out with us today. We will see you back here next week. Peace.
Peace.